Hi, everybody. I'm back. I'm sorry. I've been away for a really long time. And I don't even remember if I updated you guys about this, but I fell downstairs in my basement stairs and did a pretty substantial amount of damage, including breaking my elbow. And so I haven't done a lot of videos over the summer, and I've mostly been focusing on healing and getting better. And I'm also doing some EMDR therapy, which has been really heavy work for me. So I haven't been online much at all. And so I'm back. Yay! So we just kind of got through Lughnasadh weekend. And for me, it was a really lovely experience. I spent a pretty substantial amount of time out in the woods. My husband and I took our dog for a hike and a swim, and we walked in the woods, and the weather here is beautiful. It's not too hot. The wind was blowing, the sun was out. It was really lovely. And I really felt like my whole spirit relax when I was in the woods, and I was really reminded by the goddess that nature is what heals me, and I really need to be out in nature more and connecting with the earth more. So I'm definitely going to be doing that going forward now that I'm healed up. It was also really the first time that I've been able to be out on a hike because of all of my injuries. So it was a really nice way to celebrate Lughnasadh, to get out there and to be under the sun and to enjoy the beautiful weather. I did bake some bread to honor Demeter because I always do that during Lughnasadh season. And we made a really lovely meal for the family. I was able to forage some apples, so I was able to leave those for an offering, which was really nice. And I was able to talk to Lou, which was really nice. And all in all, it was just a pretty fantastic weekend, and I felt really good about this turn of the wheel. Traditionally, Lughnasadh has been one of my favorite turns of the wheel, and I find that a lot of people aren't really that into it, so it's hard to get people to share in my enthusiasm, but I really, really had a good weekend. And so the full moon has been good for me. I'm working on some magic, mostly around healing myself because I still have injuries that I'm trying to completely heal from, but also, I'm going through EMDR. And so there's a lot of like trauma healing that I'm trying to do and just things that I'm trying to clean up inside my spirit. And so I've been really focused on that. And so I've been doing some magic around that, and also sleep, because of the trauma I experienced in my past, and also because I have fibromyalgia. I don't really sleep. I have a lot of insomnia, and I know that sleep is so essential for my healing. So I've been working magically on being able to sleep. So that's been good. I always like to count my harvest. So I have an herb harvest, right? That there's the physical harvest of the plant life or whatever that you're bringing in for your physical needs and your physical sustenance. And then there's the harvest of all of the work that you've been doing in your life, all the magic you've been working. And for me, my harvest was my business. So I've started a business. I am an artist, and the business has taken off in a way that I could never have imagined it would. And it's been so positive for me. And it's really built up my self-esteem. And it's just been really positive. It's helped me to build a ton of positive interactions with people. So I'm really grateful for that. And then also, I feel like at Samhain, the work that I was planning to bring in for the new year was all around self-trust and self-respect and self-love. And I really feel like I have had a pretty amazing harvest already for this first harvest around those issues. And a lot of that has come through the EMDR that I'm doing. I feel like a lot of old pain is being fleshed out, and that's making it easier for me to have compassion for myself and love for myself. So I'm really, really, really thankful for that part of the harvest. So that's kind of what's going on with me, you know, in the witchyverse. I I've been pretty busy despite being injured. Obviously, the world is so messed up right now, and I think that it's impacting everybody so negatively. And I just miss being able to see people in person. I miss being able to see their faces. I miss my friends. I just miss being able to get out. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I want to get out. I want to do stuff. I miss, being able to go to the movies and go out to dinner and, participate in all the activism that I really enjoy doing in my life. But because I'm high risk with asthma, I need to be careful. So I'm just really hoping that this ends soon. And I'm hoping that the world can eventually become less chaotic, because as a Gemini, I tend to handle chaos pretty well, but this is kind of at a level that even I just don't really want to deal with. And so, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I may have spoken about this in the past. I don't know, but I am a child sexual assault survivor. And so I do a lot of activism around that. And some of what I'm working on magically is finding justice for my child self. And that is a really heavy lift. I'm outside of the statute of limitations. So bringing my abuser to justice is really hard. I'm trying to work to change the laws. I'm trying to magically work to change the laws. And I'm trying to maybe change for myself what the definition of justice is. And so that's been some of the really heavy work that I've been doing this last year. Usually around this time of year, I start thinking about Samhain and what Samhain might look like for me, because I sort of see Lughnasadh is my first harvest, and Mabon is my second harvest, and then Samhain is my third harvest, and Samhain is usually the big harvest, the final harvest, before I start to turn inward. And usually around this time of year, I start thinking about, gee, I wonder what my Samhain harvest is going to look like. I have no idea. I have no idea this year. Everything's crazy. I had no idea I was going to throw myself down the stairs and end up with a broken elbow. And I just feel like everything's been so unpredictable, and I don't even know how to think about what Samhain's going to bring. I've started working on shadow stuff. I mean, I work on it all the time, but usually once harvest starts, I really start digging into it. So I have slowly started digging into that. I have a class that I started last season, and I kind of quit because the energy shifted and it just didn't feel like the right time to be doing that work. And I'm digging back into that now. And yeah, so that's where I am. I hope you guys are all doing well. And I'm going to really, really try to be more consistent so that I can build this channel. I'm not really interested in being an internet witch that's popular and, all of that. That doesn't really matter to me. But I am interested in making authentic connections with other pagans, other polytheists, other witches. And so I'm hoping that through this channel, I can do that. And so I'm going to try really, really hard, barring some other kind of crazy accident, to be on this channel more and to get to know you guys better. So hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye.